But then, of course, the issues around whether or not the registration centers aren't fixed. Some of them are rotational. And you know, the first day you touched on was challenging, right? There was calls that for those rotational centers, you should give them an extra day so that they can make up for that lost day. Why are you even trying to decide on that?
I think the commission has looked at the information coming from our districts. Usually what the commission does is that when we realize that there is compelling evidence that you have to give an additional day, we will not hesitate to do that. So far, based on what we are hearing, we think everything is right on track. And even beyond that, looking at the numbers that are registering, the numbers seem to be very, very good, looking at the bigger pool of the population. So this is something at the end of the 27th, the commission can decide that maybe some places that did not, that had some challenges because of this technical issue should be given an extra day or two. But this is something so far, I believe everything is going very well. And you know, the rotational policy is such that assuming you miss it in your electoral area, you can go to the district office. You can also go to the next electoral area. And Mensa, one thing we need to take into consideration is that people are turning 18 every day. People are turning 18 every day. So once they turn, that means they qualify within this particular window. So the commission cannot be saying that because we have maybe some minor challenges, we are going to stay at one place forever. No, we have a schedule for the mobile teams. You do this place for 2 days, then you move to the next electoral area. So anyone who missed it in this or electoral area, we strongly advise you that try as much as possible to go to the district office or meet the team in the other electoral areas.
And then there's a question that somebody who's going to be turning 18 in November asked me that I need to put to you. It says, I turn 18 in November. The constitution mandates that I vote in December. What will happen to a person like that?
I think by law, we have, the law allows us to register up to a certain point. And I know in November you don't qualify. Because apart from registering, the Electoral Commission must also prepare the register. We must arrange for ballot papers to be printed. And these are things you have to plan, in many instances, 3 months before the elections. You have to begin that particular process. So I know we may end up getting to a point where it may even be possible to register on the same day and even vote on the same day. I know certain countries are doing that. We'll get to that point, but for now, the law still allows us to stop the registration at some point, then prepare the register, the printing. You know, before you even print the ballot papers, you have to print what we call the notice of polls. You have to print a notice of poll for the parliamentary, a notice of poll for the presidential, and all these things must be done in advance before you even work on the ballot papers.
But if I turn 18 in July, I'm qualified to vote. There'll be no statute barring me.
Yeah, you qualify to register and vote.
Exactly.
The last time we had a press conference, the chairperson, Mrs. Jim Mensah, did announce that after this particular registration, which ends on May 27th, the commission will come up with another time frame, probably 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days, to be able to register all those who didn't get the opportunity to register in this particular window, and all those who also turned 18 after this particular window.